Hello, welcome to the Frank household. I'm Patrick Frank. This is my wife Rachel Frank, and our three children may or may not pop in through here: Isaac, Emmeline, and Lucas. And we'd just like to share a little bit of our story as we've been coming to Caledonia for the last 3 years now. Over the last year and a half, almost 2 years now, while Rachel was pregnant with Lucas, she had some complications, and then immediately following birth, everything was good, and then unfortunately he got sick, and we had several hospital stays, and during that time the church really took us in and really cared for us. Several folks took Isaac and Emmy. Several folks brought us meals, came up to the hospital to visit us. Hi, Lucas. It was just it was so nice and so loving to be welcomed with open arms, and that's just really the way that everything has been for us ever since we walked through the doors at Caledonia CRC.
I'm Joan Intout. I've been a caregiver for about 2 years. I had seen the benefits of having a caregiver, and I thought that could be something that I would enjoy doing too, and where God was leading me. And shortly after becoming a caregiver, Rachel and Patrick were on my list of people to care for, and Rachel went on bed rest because she was having complications in her pregnancy, and so we got to know each other, and I texted with her and made some visits to her and brought a few meals, I think.
Did you want to tell everyone how you loved getting to know Miss Joan and how she would come and take care of you a lot? Yeah? Would she come and pick you up at the house and spend the day with you? Mm-hmm. And when Mommy needed help, if Lucas had doctor's appointments or something like that, Miss Joan came and she took you to dance class.
And I always saw Mr. Nico.
Yes, we saw Mr. Nico.
So another question that was asked was, what has been the blessing for myself in being a caregiver? Because it goes two ways. And what I loved about this is that it has been very clear to me that God has put Patrick and Rachel on my path and their family. They have been a blessing to me, and it's been so wonderful to have this intergenerational experience with them.
It reminds me of Romans 12:5, where it says, "In Christ we are the body," and we, the church is one body, and we are all parts of that, and so we all take care of each other and are there for each other, and that's the whole point of the care. That no matter what you're going through, that you can. You have the words, you have the knowledge, you have the know-how to help and express concern for someone, to take care of them. And whether that's just how are you doing? How's Lucas been doing? How's the family? Anything like that. It all means so much to us, and we're just forever thankful for that.
I just would encourage you, as I was looking through this, and I saw in my journal that around that time of becoming a caregiver, I read something from Oswald Chambers that said, "Never preach the experience, but preach the great thought of God behind the experience." And this experience has been wonderful for me, and God has led me through this. And I would just invite anybody who has had any experiences to think about how God is leading you to use your experiences to fulfill another person's needs, I encourage you to just sign up. And you don't have to be a professional at counseling or anything. You just have to use what you have in your heart and what God puts on your heart to be something for someone else.